Yeah, it's time live.
So now it's time to laser focus and do what I want to do and chase my dreams. Maybe that's what he's getting at here, and I respect it. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the channel. I'm Jay, and this is Russell's React. Hit them like, share, bell, and subscribe buttons for me. Keep them comments coming. Check out my playlist down in the description box to see more of my reactions. You'll also find a link there to buy me a coffee to help support this channel. When you do, you can get an ASAP reaction from me of something that you want me to react to. I'm also now able to offer a membership where I'll give you a personal shout out in my videos. First name only unless you prefer otherwise. Plus, you'll get priority comment replies. So hit that join button if you want to be a member of the Russell's React family. For my shout outs, I want to give a shout out to Shannon for being my first member. I definitely appreciate that support. I also want to recognize the coffees that y'all have bought for us. Shannon, Sarah, Christine, Shay, Exile the Wanderer, Dave, and Peter have all supported us in this way, and we appreciate it very much. So today what we have is Viktus, and I don't know that anybody's ever specifically requested a Viktus song. I didn't have anything in my notes, and if one of y'all did request it, then I'm sorry I missed it. But after doing the Dead Whack show, seen who Viktus was, and then did Down on the Beat, and he was on that song, and I think that's one he did in the Dead Whack show too. So after he did that, I was like, I want to see what some Viktus is about, and someone said that he just dropped a song, he's about to drop another one. So what I did is I just went on his channel, and I searched through a few videos. I seen one that he was doing live, and the way that these guys do, and I don't know if they're just all in a group or what, but the way they do these live videos is, it blows my mind. I love it. I think it's phenomenal. They do it in one take. They put a lot more emotion and soul into it than most artists today do. So I really enjoy that. So this one is called Time, if I haven't said that already, but it's a live version. I seen that they had a music video version too. But I wanted to start out with this one, especially starting out with this artist on his own. So never forget to go support these artists on their own channels. Always go to their channel, watch their videos, subscribe, like all their stuff, check them out on their own platforms, support them in any way that they have for you to support them. And if you're here for it, let's get it.
3, 2, 1, rolling.
Come on, are they really in a place like this? This is beautiful. That ain't just a backdrop?
Yeah, it's time live. Cheer. Yo, I'm a proceed solo, I'ma go the distance.
I'm gonna have to rewind that. I'm gonna be honest with you. Ren as an artist has just thrown me completely off on what to expect from people. And just the way this music started, and I know I seen him rapping with Ren, so I know he can rap. What I'm saying is the way the music started, I expected to get some singing or something. No, dropping heavy on the beat. I'm gonna have to run that one back. Chill.
I'm a proceed solo, I'ma go the distance. I travel alone on my road significantly. Change my own ways, my own mind. I'm busting through the stop signs, got slow down and waste time. Cause time is something that we never get back. And time is something that waits for no man. And time is something that we hope to grasp. But time, in the end it don't last. The clock stays ticking, the time keeps slipping away. So I'm thinking I'ma climb up, rise today. And tell my loved ones I love them. I tell my enemies too, cause there will be a day when the day is your last. Would ya reflect back, be proud of who you are? Would ya think back, regret decaying chances to make a better you? Instead you watch time pass.
You want to talk about something that gets, I'm sorry I keep wiping my eye, it's watering for some reason. But something that gets a dadgum mind thinking is time. I'm gonna take these off for a hot second. Time. When I was growing up and in my early 20s and teenager years, early 20s and stuff like that, I'd look at older people and stuff, especially when they've had successful careers, and I'm just like, man, imagine just being able to live your entire life like that, I'm in my mid 30s, and I now kind of understand that, you grind through your life getting to a point to where, you think you're comfortable or happy or anything like that. But then when you look back, where has all the time gone? It, like he said, it don't last. I think, you got to appreciate time for what it is, and it's the here and now, and it's constantly moving. And I don't know. I don't know where exactly he's going with all this, but this right here is getting churning.
Regret decaying chances to make a better you. Instead you watch time pass. Yeah, it's drifting with haste. It's slipping through my fingers, sick of wasting my days. So I'ma take the reins and mount to something great. Be remembered as a legend, cause I make my own fate. Cause time is something that we never get back. And time is something that waits for no man. And time is something that we hope to grasp. But time, in the end it don't last. I'm running out of patience. I'm feeling anxious, trying to find inspiration, but I'm shaking on my knees now. I'm feeling beat down, but the clock won't stop, man. It creeps round, looking to the future, stuck in the past. Every day fades away, man, it happens so fast. So I'ma take my chances, aim for the stars. But even if I miss, at least I followed my heart. Cause time is something.
That's one thing I think I struggle with is finding the path that I want to go down. I've changed jobs, entire career paths, places I've lived. I change stuff because I'm like, well, maybe I'll do better here, maybe I'll do better there, maybe I'll do better at that, maybe I'd prefer to do this. I never really focus on something, and people I see that really chase and follow their dreams, they try to do it and get to a point in a short amount of time as possible, and they stay laser focused. And that's something I've always struggled with. But props to this guy, because I'm sure he's getting up and out there, and he's getting known. Let's see, it's just because I'm curious. So this video's got 14,000 views, and this is just a judgment based on YouTube. So this is not judging his fame or how good he is or anything. I'm just pure curious. So 8.7 thousand subscribers. So it's really not a lot when it comes to YouTube, Look, I done messed up. That's really not a lot when it comes to YouTube. But he's doing what he loves, and if I can tell by his video here, or his channel page, he's not been doing this for a terribly long amount of time, I don't think. So, he's only got growth to go, and he's like, okay, I see this time slipping through my fingers. So now it's time to laser focus and do what I want to do and chase my dreams. Maybe that's what he's getting at here, and I respect it.
Future stuck in the past, every day fades away, man, it happens so fast. So I'ma take my chances, aim for the stars. But even if I miss, at least I followed my heart. Cause time is something that we never get back. And time is something that waits for no man. And time is something that we hope to grasp. But time, in the end it don't last. Stuck in the cycle, what's the cycle of life? Vic, what's the point if we're born to die? Put the pessimism aside and check yourself. We were born to come alive and to test ourselves. So look up, the sky is your limit. Reach up, new highs, go get it. Break silence, waste no minutes. Waste no time, no, I won't let it slip. And time heals all wounds. And time healed my scars. But it comes too soon. And it goes so fast, cause time is something that we never get back. And time is...
I wonder, how old is he? Y'all let me know in the comments, or I'll just look it up myself. But some of y'all get on to me for asking questions, and you say, just Google it, just Google it. And I don't want to just Google it. Sometimes I like the response that y'all give me in the comments. Y'all fill me up with information, and I appreciate it. So if you want to, let me know some of this. I'd like to know how old he is and how long he's been doing this. I was saying, his videos go back like a year maybe or longer, but not much longer on his YouTube channel here. But how long has he been doing this altogether? As far as Ren goes, Ren's been doing stuff since he was 12 or before. So, but then there was a point to where he was actually making music. So I don't know. I'm just curious about stuff like this. I like to know who the artist is. I like to know as much about him as possible. This is my first real interaction with Viktus here. And I'm digging this. I feel like just one song that I just randomly chose, I'm getting to see into the man and what his intentions are with his career and his journey forward and where he was at before and why he's going forward from this point and this way. I just feel like I'm learning a lot about him in this song right here, and I love that. I love a person who can pour themselves out like this for the world to see and and let it take them somewhere. It's fascinating to me, and you've got to be able to couple that with a talent. So like I could get on here and talk to you guys all day long till I'm blue in the face, and you wouldn't even be watching me right now if I wasn't reacting to somebody that you want to see. You see what I'm saying? So it's like I don't really have the talent to do that, but when you have the talent plus the story plus the motivation and just the sheer will and like I said earlier, that laser focus, anybody could do it, I guess, you know? How much do you want it? He's letting you know right now that he's went through time so far to this point and he wants it.
In the waits for no man, and time is something that we hope to grasp, but time in the end it don't last, cause time is something that we never get back, and time is something that waits for no man, and time is something that we hope to grasp, but time in the end it don't last, cause time is something that we never get back, and time is something that waits for no man, and time is something that we hope to grasp, but time in the end it don't last.
Dive in. Man, that's a beautiful place wherever he's at right there. One thing about time also is you never know how much you have. Human beings can live to be over 100 years old and they can not even make it out the womb or anywhere in between. That to me is crazy. Sometimes it's a natural thing that causes that, and sometimes it's not. You never ever know how much time you have, and that can be scary, or you can embrace it and just do as much as you can while you're here. Enjoy it to an extent. I don't think you should do that selfishly. I don't think you should just, you know the YOLO. YOLO, you only live once, you know. I don't think you should do it so selfishly like that. I think you should take this life and do what you can to better all of life as much as you can in your own way. You know, you should enjoy your life. No, you know, no doubt about that. I'm not taking away from that. But don't do it at the expense of others, or don't do it so selfishly that you don't even think about others. And, you know, because if you're sitting there making somebody else's life better or helping them or encouraging them in any type of way, and then they're turning around and doing it for somebody else or whatever, you know, the circle ends up all coming back around. So, you know, as all humans, we should all be thinking about things and living life that way. And you've only got a certain amount of time to do that in. So I've done a bunch of talking on this one. I've done a bunch of messing up the video. If you see a bunch of little edit splices, it's because I totally screwed up where I was at in the video at one point. Had to fix it. Had to stop it, go back and look at the recording that I had and figure out where I was. And hey, no. Yeah, I don't want to hear all that. Until next time, guys. Peace out.